أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيد الخلق أجمعين سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم إني أسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. اللهم تقبل منا يا رب العالمين. Dear sisters, we are recording today the Arabic pronouns for everybody who is with us and would like to know about the Arabic pronouns. Arabic pronouns, you can divide it into two main sections. It is separated or detached and attached or joined. Joined pronouns or attached pronouns. We are not talking about separated pronouns today. We will talk about attached or joined Arabic pronouns. And we will only talk today about the ha and the ya and the ka. The ha and the ya and the ka is could be joined to nouns. You can point to the nouns, please. Rania, nouns, or nouns or joined to verbs. Verbs beside here, yes, or verbs or prepositions. So the Arabic pronouns could be attached to nouns, verbs, and prepositions. Today we are talking about the ha, ya, ka. What do we mean by the ha, ya, ka? Ha is always for absent when you are talking about somebody who is absent. The ya is you are talking about yourself. The ka, you are addressing someone, talking about somebody who is in front of you and you are addressing him at the moment. At the moment you are addressing him with the ka. But before we start, please notice that in Arabic we have specific pronoun for every person. What do I mean by that? We will try to remember the numbers 1, 2, 3. You can address one person or two persons or three persons. The one is always in details, male and female. It's not only one and you just say it one. No, it's one male or one female. You are addressing one male or one female. Two, it doesn't make difference. Two for both male and female. But three is for male and female. Three is for three people or more. So one person, male, female, two persons, it is including the same, or three persons or more, 4, 5, 10, whatever number is for male and female also. So if we start with the ha, we said we can talk about nouns. The ha for one is who. The ha for one female, ha. The ha for two, huma. The ha for three or more, male, hum, female, hun. Let's now try to apply it to what we are saying, nouns, verbs, prepositions. Nouns, first we have, if you take any word, like ask yourself first, is this a noun or a verb? Are we talking about a noun or a verb? We are talking about a noun. We are talking about the noun. Noun like kitab. Kitab. Kitab means book. If I say his book, her book, so I say kitabuhu, kitabuhu. If I say her book, كتابها. So we say كتابه, كتابها. كتابه, كتابها. Book, her book, his book, her book. So if I have for two, this we don't have in English. We don't have for two, but in Arabic we have for two. So we say كتاب, كتابهما, كتابهما. So for three or more, you should always remember 1, 2, 3, male, female, 1, 2, 3, male, female, 3 or more. So we say كتابهم, كتابهن, their book for male and female in English, but their book for male in Arabic and for female. So we have different pronoun for the male and for the female. There is another word. We take another example. Bait, bait. Bait means house. My bait or his bait. We are talking about someone who is not present, who is absent. بيت, بيته, بيت, بيتها, بيت, بيتهما, two, for two persons. بيتهم, بيتهن, بيتهن. And also we will take another word, صديق, صديق. صديق means friend. صديق, صديقه. And be sure that you keep the dhamma for the end of the noun. بيت, there is a ta dhamma. كتاب, ta dhamma. صديق, qa dhamma. So you keep the dhamma. Don't forget about the dhamma that is previous to the ha. صديق, صديقه. صديق, صديقها. صديق, صديقهما. صديقهم, صديقهن. So we have finished the ha for the nouns. For absent, we are talking about ha, absent. But if we are talking now about verbs, I will get any verb, any verb. The easiest one is love. Love means أحب. This is the verb. And in this case, if you have, I'm sorry, we will get back to the noun. This ضمير, his, her, their means possessive. Possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun. But for the verbs, is object. Object. I love him. I love her. I love them. So we will start saying this in Arabic. أحب means love. أحبه, أحبه for male. أحبها female. أحبهما, أحبهم, أحبهن. أكل, for example, أكل means eat. Eat. This is a verb. This is a verb. أكل, أكل a sandwich, and then we say أكل التفاحة. A sandwich is made. أكله, أكلها. Two تفاحة, two apples. أكلهما. أكلهم, أكلهن. شرب, شرب اللبن. شربه. شربها. شربهما. شربهم. شربهن. And you should notice something, that the ha and the who and the huma and is for the object. It is, you are explaining the object, if the object is male or female, but the verb keeps in one state. You don't change the verb. You don't change the verb, but you are changing the pronoun according to the object that you are talking about. If you are talking about a sandwich, it's a male, so it is a who. If you are talking about an apple in Arabic, it is a female. Whatever ends into تفاحته, two. This means it's a female. تفاحتان. This is a female for us, for our Arabic language. Okay, so when you are talking about the pronoun, it matches what you are talking about. It is matching what you are talking about. It's not matching the verb. The verb is always the same. أحب, أكل, درس, شرب. It is always the same. But when the object is changing from male to female, you change the pronoun. There is ha, who, huma, hum, like that. So it is relative to the object. It is not relative to the verb. Now we are talking about prepositions. Prepositions من, إلى, عن, على, في, الباء, اللام, الكاف. So you can also say منه, منها, منهما, منهم, منهن, عنه, عنها, عنهما, عنهن, هكذا. Like that. You can keep and you can carry on. What I want to remind you again and again that we have in Arabic, the 1, 2, 3. The 1, 2, 3. 1 is for male or female. 1. You are talking about 1. 1 pronoun is what we are describing. What you are describing. 2 is for 2. We don't have this in English. And we have 3 or more, and it is also male and female. Let's now talk about the ka. We have finished talking about the ha. The ha is explaining somebody who is absent, not with you. Now the ka, you are addressing someone who is in front of you. You can also join it with nouns and verbs and prepositions. Kitab, we will say the same example. Kitab, it is ka for male, 1, ki, female, 1, comma for 2, kum for more, 3 or more. So kun is for female. So now we are repeating again. It's a 1, 2, 3. It's a 1, 2, 3. It's an it's an easy job. 1, 2, 3. 1 female or male. 2, you don't have this in English. 3 or more for plural. Plural, female and male. So now we are talking about kitab. Let's pronounce it with kitab. Kitabu, kitabu, kitabuka, kitabu, kitabuki, kitabu, kitabukuma, kitabu, kitabukum, kitabu, kitabukun. Baytu, baytu means house. Baytu, baytuka, baytuki, بيتكما بيتكم بيتكن. صديق means friend صديقك صديقك صديقكما صديقكم صديقكن. بلد means country بلدك بلدك بلدكما بلدكم بلدكن. Now we move to the verb. This is with nouns. Now we have finished with the nouns. It means your book, your house, your friend, your country, and with the different 1, 2, 3 as we have mentioned before. أحب means love. This is a verb. It also can go with the ka, ki, kuma, kum, kun. For 1, male and female. 2, both. Kum, kun for more than 3, male and female. Let's now start with the verb أحب. أحبك, أحبك, أحبكما, أحبكم, أحبكن. The first one, I love you. It is you for all the pronoun. We don't have in English another pronoun with details, but in Arabic we have these details. We have for 1 and 2 and 3, and we have for male and female. But for English, I love you. Whoever is in front of you, you say, I love you. So you don't know. You means female or male, singular or plural. So thank God that we have our Arabic language, alhamdulillah. Now about prepositions also, maybe, I'm sorry, I didn't write it, but you can understand that you can add the kaf to the minka, minki, minkuma, minkum, minkun, عنك عنك عنكما عنكم عنكن إليه إليك 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 إليكما إليكم إليكن. We have finished now about talking about the ha and the ka. Now if you please change the page, and we started talking about myself. Now if I am talking about myself, please. We should wait for a second, please. We are talking now about myself. You can talk about myself for one person or for more than one person. You can talk about yourself one, or you can talk about us. Now we will finish soon with the in the middle you can see the ya. It is talking about myself. Kitab. How do we say with the noun? Is kitabi, baiti, baladi. But with the verb we have to attach another noon. Why? Because if you say you cannot pronounce it without the noon, because you will make it kasr. So this is, we call it noon wiqaya, to prevent the verb from kasr. Yani you don't have, you say akrama, akramani, a'azza, a'azzani, sharrafa, sharrafani. And this is for one person. And you can also talk about more than one person. Kitabuna, baytuna. But this the na, we are not talking about it in this video. We will talk about the na separately, because there is two kinds of na. So inshallah, we will talk about the na next time. But this is for singular. You are talking about yourself, singular. So briefly, you have attached pronouns, that is attached to the noun or to the verb or to the preposition, and you have separated or detached pronouns. These separated pronouns, we will talk about it in the next video, inshallah. جزاكن الله خيرا. اللهم بارك فيكن يا رب العالمين. Thank you very much for listening, and we will try to see each other in the halaqah, and we will explain everything once more.